Hey everyone! Alright, so, is it working? Is it working? Is this thing working? Okay, I got a green screen, I got a stand for it, but the question is it working? Is it green, or is it something else? I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway. So today I'm going to be reviewing the book Red Queen by Victoria. I don't know the last name. I'm sorry. I did horrible. I tried, but I don't know the last name. It's Red Queen. I'm sure you guys all know what the book is. I'm sure you've heard it. If you hear my cat, she's going crazy. I don't know why. She's just weird. She's weird. Anyway, so today I'm going to be reviewing the book Red Queen by Victoria. I think it starts with an A. I'm sorry, I'm not very prepared. I'll put it somewhere, probably down here. Down here? Is it up?
A few moments later.
Hey everybody! Alright, so oh, this lighting though. Okay. Sorry, it's raining, so the lighting's gotta adjust. Anywho, today I'm going to be reviewing the book Red Queen. As you saw in the intro, like clip. So Red Queen. Basically, I didn't like the book. I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, I didn't like the book at all. It's not the writing. The writing was fine. I think the author is actually a pretty skilled writer. I really do. It was just like, it was the storyline. I didn't like how it was going. I didn't like the slowness of the beginning of it. It took me a good nearly 200 pages to get actually like fully into the book. So there's the issue with that. And then I didn't feel like the main character was relatable at all. And that's fine. That's not the author's fault, because you know the author can't make the main character relatable to everyone in the whole world. So because then the character wouldn't be a character, she wouldn't have a character, you know, she wouldn't be, you know, her own character. So there's that. And then no. So let me give you like a little, I guess, let's talk about, you know, a little bit about what the book is really about. Basically, Red Queen is where there are two kinds of people, steering wheel, two kinds of people in the world. There are the silvers and the reds, and the silvers are people who have silver blood. They have all these kinds of special abilities. You know, there are greenies and strong arms and, you know, people that can clone themselves instantly and people that can control water. There are, you know, all kinds of people in the silvers, and that's why they're the more important people in the story, is because they have these special abilities. The reds don't have any kind of special abilities, and their blood is red, which is why they're called reds. And with their blood being red and them not having any kind of special powers or abilities, they're basically nothing in the eyes of the silvers. So the reds, you know, they're forced to work, and if they can't work, if nobody will grant them a job, then they have to go off to war on their 18th birthday. So the main character's name is Mare. Okay, she has, I believe, if I remember correctly, she has 3 brothers. Yes, she has 3 brothers. They've all been drafted in the war. She has a sister who actually has a job, and Mare couldn't find a job, so she is going to be drafted to the war. And eventually something happens, and something is found out about Mare that the king finds something out about Mare that he doesn't want anyone else in the world to know, because it will mess up the balance, it'll mess up the order, it'll mess up everything. And I don't want to say anything more than that, because I don't want to spoil the story in case you decide you want to read it. I may not like the story, I don't like the way it came together, but the writing is good. It's not for me. It's something that's not for me. I couldn't get myself to enjoy the book. It took me a good 200 pages just to get to like the main part of the story, like actually getting into the story and getting out of the whole leading up to it scenario. There's something else I don't like about it, and that is the fact that there is like a feeling of a small love triangle. Now, a love triangle is not actually mentioned, not in the parts that I've read. I read, like I said, up to page like 200, and it wasn't actually mentioned that there was a love triangle, but you can feel one starting to come about. So I'm not sure if later on in the book it comes about that there is indeed a love triangle going on, but there is, and it's not like a consensual love triangle. Like, Mare may love this guy, but she doesn't like the guy that she's actually supposed to be with. Her hand is being forced into liking somebody that she may not actually like, but it seems that she's actually becoming drawn to him. So there's that. And then, but she's also, I can feel her heart swaying towards somebody else that she's not supposed to be swaying towards. I don't like, that's the main thing I hate about YA novels, is that it seems like in every YA novel you read, there's always a love triangle of some sort in there, and I can't stand that. But a lot of people like a lot of different things. I can't speak for everybody, but I do know a lot of YA readers don't like to see a lot of love triangles, and so there's that. It's really slow for me. I think that was the main issue, was that it was really slow. But I also don't like the storyline. I don't like, I don't like the whole story of it. I don't feel like it's a really great story. I think it should have been developed a little bit more, but like I said, everybody's different, so I'm not saying by any means to not go read the book. I'm not saying stay away from this book. I'm actually telling you to go pick up this book, read, the first 1 to 5 chapters, and see if you're being drawn into the book, because everybody's different. I'm not saying it's a horrible book. I'm saying I personally don't like the way the book was written. I don't like the storyline of it. I don't like the characters. So that's just me, but I am saying that I do recommend you go pick up this book and you try to read it, because it's really popular. A lot of people are actually really enjoying this book, and that's why I picked it up to review for myself, so that I could see if I like the book. But unfortunately I don't. I'm just one of those probably 1% out of 100% that don't like the book. So I am telling you, if you're still interested, I would say go ahead and go see what you think about the book, see if you enjoy it, see if you're into the kind of writing and the characters and the plot and the storyline, the whole love triangle madness, all that kinds of stuff. Just see if you're really into that. See if you're enjoying, that book. And if you are, that's great, awesome. But if you're not, you're just like me, you just don't like that kind of storyline. Alright guys, so I hope you liked this video. Like, in the same setting, there was a really awkward pause. Stay tuned after the video to see that awkward pause, because I didn't feel like making 2 clips because my phone can't keep up. So yeah, if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe and share, because if not, I will be lonely. I'll be very, very lonely. You don't want me to be lonely. Please. Don't let me be lonely. Alright. Bye guys. See you next time. That was a lot of talk. It's been 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Yeah. I feel like I'm always in the truck, and I feel like I'm always wearing the shirt. What? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Come here. So she's gonna go behind the green screen. I don't know why.